actually believe that? He really bought it, that the Visbane is enough. I'm not surprised. After all, he even believed that Artasis was Ladin's student.
Ron just wanted a friend.
Athena, do you recognize the mirror that Ladin was in?
I do, but it wasn't valuable or anything. Just an old relic gathering dust in the library. If Ladin has been hiding in there all along, then I fear he's been lurking in Amorphis for a very long time indeed.
I don't think he's been lurking. I'd say he was trapped in that mirror. I think the only reason he stayed in it was that he had yet to come across someone as pure as Ron. Without a body, he's got no choice but to take advantage of the kindness of others. Even with intelligence, Visbanes still use underhanded methods.
At first, I thought Ron had just made a deal with Ladin to pass his exams. But it seems he really did count Ladin as a friend.
Abman, you're not looking too good. Are you okay?
There aren't any more fragments. We'll never find Ron now.
What happened?
When the Seed of Dreams shattered, the fragments were continuously shed from Ron's consciousness. But there must be none left now.
This way.
I'll lead, but keep your eyes peeled for any enemy movement.
Is that Ron?
Stay away, you monsters! Help!
Quick, he's in danger! Surrender yourselves to the Knights of Convallaria!
I'll cover you! You're never gonna penetrate my shield!
Your moves are not fooling me!
Incinerate my foe!
I'll put this fast to rest!
Slash!
Listen to this tune!
Here we go! I'm gonna use this power to keep you all safe.
Don't worry about it.
Lightning! Answer to my will!
This is Divine Flame.
Slash!
Well, looks like someone needs help.
Fly, Phoenix! The next play is... Do it to flame!
The sound of my
Never
string
gonna
will wash away
penetrate my
all
shield!
filth.
Slash! Safe! You don't deserve to get any closer.
This is my duty.
Go!
Fall, villain! Your moves are not fooling me. Listen to this tune.
Slash! You're never gonna penetrate my shield!
No need for thanks. This is the duty of the Knights of Convallaria.
Now that Shady's taking care of the Guardians, we can search the area in peace.
Are they all right?
Oh, of course! Shady's a kind and gentle elf. He'd never hurt a fly. They're just sleeping.
Fine. Ladin, I just realized I never asked you before. How did you wind up trapped in that mirror anyway?
Oh, well, I guess I never told you.
If you used to be Artis's teacher, that'd make you well over 100 years old, but you still look so young. Are you an ancient or Morphe's elf like Shady?
Come on, Ladin, think of a good lie. Okay, I'll tell you my story while you search.
All right.
A long, long time ago. So long ago that even he cannot remember how long it has been. A boy woke up and found himself in a garden full of golden apples.
Woke up? How did the boy fall asleep in the first place?
What you should be asking is, how was the boy born in the first place? Even the boy himself didn't know the answer to that question. And there were lots of people like this boy who didn't know where they came from. It was as though everyone was living in a dream that they couldn't remember the start of. What set this boy apart from the rest was that he retained his curiosity. Everyone else had been dreaming for so long that they'd lost the ability to think. He looked at the apples hanging all over the garden, wondering who had planted these trees. He looked at the rows of fences around him, wondering who had trapped him there. One day, he looked up at the profoundly blue sky, and there, within the clouds, he discovered a whole other world. A wide open world, a world where people laughed and cried, a world where they experienced joy and sorrow. For the very first time, he realized that he had other options than just thinking about those two unanswerable questions. What a pleasure it was to just sit there and watch the scenes of life unfold on the other side. Soon enough, however, the boy discovered something else. Over there, people's lives were ordinary and repetitive. Their world was clearly so much larger. So why did it seem like nothing more than a narrow cage? The boy grew tired. He realized that they were concerned with only one question, even one less than he. They were afraid of anything new, moving around each other in small and pitiful circles. Half the time, they would close their eyes and just lie there doing nothing.
You're talking about sleeping, right? Now that you mention it, I've actually never seen you sleeping.
So boring, he muttered to himself. So terribly boring. And so, the boy unfurled his wings.
You had wings?
don't interrupt. So the boy unfurled his wings and let out a terrifying roar. He soared into the air, flying through the heavy clouds and rushing towards the great vortex. Although he felt his skin burn and his bones being crushed, he was determined to get to the other side. This was how the stuffy world welcomed a ray of light. The boy traveled around, telling ordinary people what the true meaning of life was.
Oh.
He gained a group of loyal believers, leaving scriptures that were handed down from generation to generation. He transformed the world and set it on the right path. People sought to become a better version of themselves. They broke free of their chains, and interesting and wonderful stories happened everywhere and all the time. It was also on this journey that the boy met a girl who thought the same way as him. The girl had long, beautiful silver hair that was tied into a lovely ponytail. Like the boy, she had no need to close her eyes half the time. Her eyes were big and bright, and like the boy's, they sparkled with curiosity about the future. The like-minded companions traveled together and never had a reason to quarrel. And indeed, they experienced one happy thing after another, sharing their laughter along the way. The girl said to the boy, "You are the most interesting being I've ever met. I want you to always be by my side, now and forever." The boy readily agreed. He had no regrets at all about not going back to that golden garden, and he forgot about the scars and marks that were left on his body by his arduous crossing. As long as the girl needed him, he was happy to stay with her. However, the girl's words were nothing but lies. She took advantage of the boy's unquestioning attitude and dripped a golden magic liquid into his eyes. The boy, who had not closed his eyes since he woke up in the garden, fell unconscious and only came to several years later. He had been trapped inside a mirror, and the girl was nowhere to be seen. In the meantime, the disappearance of the boy who brought the truth caused the world to relapse to its former state. The people were led astray once more.
Why did the girl do that? Why did she betray you?
No idea. The boy wandered with the mirror for 100 years and never saw the girl again. He could not understand why she had lied to him and trapped him in the mirror. But because he never got an answer, he could not bring himself to hate her.
Oh, Aladdin. So that's why you want to get out. So you can find this girl and ask her why she betrayed you?
That's right.
That does it. I swear to find a way to get you out of this mirror.
Who would have thought a children's story would prove so useful?
Let's enter the dream.
Don't worry.
You're not fit to have life.
Never gonna penetrate my shield. Nice timing.
Sleep well. Drowsy. I've found a bad guy.
Just a mandiburation. Lightning! Answer to my will!
Drowsy, into the dream.
Tremble before me.
What happened? It's over. Sweet dreams.